Am I live? Hello? Is anybody out there? Oh, I'm live. Hello, everybody. How are we all doing? I'm watching myself. This is the most meta moment ever. I'm not the most experienced live streamer, although I have done it, more than, a handful of times. I should know at this point, but I'm watching myself about with a 10 to 15 second delay. So for some reason there's a delay on these live streams. There we go. Now I'm watching myself hold the camera up. Anyways, let's get rid of that because that is wholly distracting. Great to have everybody here. I believe we have, let me just see where we are now. I see the chats. Fantastic. Hello, Leanne and Kiwi and Jilly. You can hear me. Fantastic. It's just telling me on my streaming software that there's an error or some kind of thing. Let me see if I can pin this in the stream's current bitrate. Oh. Hopefully you can all hear me and see me. I'm not wasting too much time as we kick off the stream. Welcome all. Old friends, new friends. It's great to have you here. I'm Rory and you're here on the Bodhrán Channel. This is my newish YouTube channel where, in addition to my other main YouTube channel where I post a lot of broader music tutorials and my documentaries and of course Bodhrán videos, this channel is really just all about Bodhrán, and it's just nice to have kind of a little bit of separation because of course my main channel, some people like a variety of things, some people just want the specific Bodhrán stuff. So here it's just great that I can kind of do the Bodhrán thing, particularly with these live streams, because it's for Bodhrán players, people who are really interested and passionate about the Bodhrán. Like everyone here, I think we've got 37 people. Wow, amazing. That always is really exciting. 37 people have tuned in. I always love to hear where people are tuning in from. Loads of you putting your information in the chat already, which is really cool. We've got New York City, amazing, Yorkshire, Galway, Preston, Bavaria, wonderful. So many interesting places. From Prague as well. All beautiful places, all places I think that I visited at some point or another, which makes me feel very worldly. So, team, we've got a lot of work to get through today. We're going to do about 45 minutes on this stream. I'm going to try and be a bit more efficient with my time. Sometimes I kind of ramble and I get distracted. So, we're going to get through a lot of material. Some of you have sent in some questions from you, which is absolutely brilliant. If you have other questions or things that you'd like to work on, or you'd like to ask me today, put them in the chat. I'm gonna try and get to as many. I think I'm pretty good at getting to all of those questions, so I'll make sure I'll try to get to them. Alberta in Canada, fantastic, amazing. Have not been there. Would love to visit there. So, let me know where you're coming from in the chat. That's the first thing. The first kind of question that I was asked, and a couple of people have asked me this. This actually gets asked a lot. Is a question about tuning the Bodhrán. And if you're lucky enough to have a tunable Bodhrán, as in a Bodhrán that tunes, and this will be applicable to you. If you have a drum that does not tune, as in a Bodhrán with no tuning pegs at the back, all of these are tunable, so I can't demonstrate. This is your best friend, a water spray. Yeah, this is going to be the only thing, a water spray and an electric pillow blanket. We'll get to that in a moment. But presuming you have a tunable Bodhrán, there are two main types of tunable Bodhrán. You've got the peg tuners. I think some people may call these meatloaf tuners. I think there's a maker who sort of manufactured this style of tuning peg. But I just call them kind of pegs because I think lots of different makers at different points have used variations on this kind of peg system where you just sort of twist the little knobs and you can tune up and tune down. And then the other type is the key tuners, where you're you have a completely flush inside of the bodhrán, and you have to use Allen keys to tune the drum. So for the purpose of demonstration, I'm gonna go back to this one with the pegs, and you'll see, let's count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 pegs on the drum. Yeah, 6 pegs on the drum. And when we're tuning, the idea is that we want to try and get the skin, if we imagine this is the skin, we want it to either get higher or lower. Yeah, so higher as in we're moving the skin away from the hoop, or moving it lower towards the hoop. When we bring it lower towards the tube, lower towards the hoop, we're tightening the sound. Yeah, we're tightening the sound. So when we bring it away from the hoop, we're loosening the sound, so the skin will get looser. Now if you think about a drum like this, yeah, we want to try and do that as gradually and as smoothly as possible. So if I start taking one of these pegs and then tune it 3 times, and then do the next door neighbor and tune it down 3 times, and down 3 times, and down and down and down, by the time I get all the way around the drum, one part of the drum will be very tight and one will be very loose. And if you think about these skins, if we start kind of playing around too much with how they interact with the actual wooden frame of the drum, then it's going to affect the sound. We want to have it as even as we most possibly physically can. Yeah. So this is my approach, and this is approach as well that is I guess universal across drums, including let's say historical timpani, of which I did a little bit back in the old days. And the idea is that you take one tuning key on either side across from each other, yeah, and you tune in quarters, yeah, so you go from 12 till 3 o'clock. So I'm not going to do it because this drum is in tune, but you go twist to the quarter, then both hands move, twist the quarter, both hands move, twist the quarter. So you only ever move in quarters, small movements. And the idea is if I went all the way around, I'm loosening, 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 loosening. This one's the tightest, this one's the loosest. So by doing this, we're keeping it as even as we most possibly can. When we've done 1 quarter, we stop and we wait. After we've tuned all the way around for about 10 to 15 seconds, depending, maybe even more, up to half a minute, the drum's pitch will change. So after you've tuned, it will take time to readjust. This is one of the crazy things. Physicists in the comments tell me why that is, but it's just the skin sort of adjusting to the new temperament. Yeah, because these goat skins, many of our drums will be goat skins, majority. Of course, you've got deer and kangaroo and all sorts of wonderful things, but because these are natural skins, they will take time to readjust. So sometimes you think, I've tuned, now I play. You're not actually going to get the finished effect from your tuning. Yeah. So tune down, wait, have a little play, see if you're happy. You might go, I want to bring it down again. Do the same thing, quarters, quarters, quarters. Yeah. So that's how I would tune. That's my approach to tuning. Okay. Now, in terms of identifying what we tune to, it's really nice to tune to the key of the tune, or the related, or a note that relates to the key of the tune. So the key of the tune would be, say, the tune is in D major. So you would tune your drum to the note D. Now, the closest neighbor to D in the harmonic scale is not E. It's actually D, E, F, G, A. D, A, D and A. Yeah, D and A. A and D are the most similar in terms of their harmonic resonance. So if we can't get our drum to a D for whatever reason, maybe it's a small drum, maybe it's the skin is too thick, whatever, for whatever reason, we can go for A, and A will sound really nice with a tune that's in the key of D. Now, in my online courses, I go into this in more detail. This is a dense topic. There's lots of factors. Technically, the drum that we're playing the bodhrán is not a tunable. We don't necessarily always have to play it in a key, particularly if the drum isn't very intonate in that it doesn't have a lot of pitch to it. It's not giving a very clear pitch. Then the note that we tune to is less important. But sometimes it can really clash, particularly in the recording studio. Anyone who's been in a recording or recorded themselves knows what I'm talking about. Sometimes the microphones can really pick it up at a particular pitch. So it's like, gosh, that's like an F sharp, you know, in C minor tune or something like that, and it just clashes. So being able to kind of develop that ear to hear when it's working, when it's not, and then to tune accordingly is the mission that we're on. Okay, now with these ones, where we have the keys, we just got our two little Allen keys. This is the first thing that I always recommend to my students who start to take their bodhrán playing a little bit more seriously, maybe they're investing in some kit, etc., is to get a second Allen key. Because of course makers can't be going out and giving you everything. Yeah, they've made us these beautiful drums, so you know we have to then kind of flesh out our kit bean cases with all the materials that we need. So with your drum you'll get one tuning key, and that's absolutely fine. I always get a second one, and what I'll do is I'll do exactly the same thing. Oh, wrong one. I'm looking at the camera. There we go. So across the way, 1 2 quarter, 1 2 quarter, 1 2 quarter, and then wait. Yeah, same thing. Now, what if we don't have tuners? That's okay too. When I was in Iran making my doc, Hidden Drummers of Iran, I saw the tone back guys. So I don't have any tone backs up here. Actually, I have a tone back up there. These ones. Let me see. Oh, hey. Oh. No tunable anything. Yeah. So these drums are made. It's a camel skin strapped onto the wood, glued down, and that's it. Yeah. So this one is really, really low because, of course, it's used to being in a very hot, dry country. Here I am in a very rainy, wet, muggy London today. So this is not sounding its best. Very low. This should feel like almost icy on the ear. So what do they do in Iran? They get these gorgeous little pillow electric blankets. So if you maybe have an electric blanket on your bed, I never knew you could get these. You can get small pillow sized ones, and they put them down on the floor, they turn them on, and then they put the skin down on it. Yeah, so this is actually amazing for drums that are not tunable. Sometimes people are using hair dryers, putting them up against the radiator. Hair dryers, very, very drying, you know, very, very drying. So the little electric pillowcase is like perfect. Yeah. The other thing, if your drum is getting too high, you're in a very hot, dry country, you know, sometimes you might want to use a little spray only on the front. If you're going to play your drum front and back, if you've got a little bit of time, you're going to tune and then leave it and then come back in 15 minutes or something, 10 minutes. But if you got to tune and play, spray the front. If you start spraying the back when you put your hand on the back, it's going to get tacky, it's going to get kind of grubby, and your hand is actually going to start to break down the skin's fiber and stretch it out even more. Yeah, so we don't necessarily want to do that. So hopefully that little tuning guide is helpful. Let's have a look in the chat. Prague, Alberta, Derbyshire, Connecticut, France, Boston, Maryland, France, also another France, but from Ireland. Bonsoir to you too. And Belgium. Wonderful team. Hopefully everything is coming to you relatively clearly and you can hear me. We're going to start playing right now, team. So first things first, let's get ourselves nice and comfortable. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Get yourself nice and comfortable. Low, steady chair. You know the drill. Yeah. Drum for most of us will be on the left hand side here. Left hand side. In case, or unless, of course, you are right handed or left handed even, you may choose to do things the other way around. But for many of us, we'll be playing with the drum on the left hand side. Even some left handed folks are choosing to play with the drum on the left hand side. Doesn't matter. Does not matter one bit. So, sitting up nice and tall. 4 points of contact. First is between knee and hip socket. Second is the crux of the second is side of the body. My gosh, it's 8:15 and I'm ready for bed already. I'm mixing my words up. Third is the crux of the elbow. Fourth, palm of the hand, pads of the fingers. I know you all know this team, but just always good to remind ourselves. Always good for me to remind myself. And then from here, I'm just shaking my wrist, nice and relaxed, nice and floppy. I'm happy you're here too. Great, thanks, Kiwi. San Francisco, amazing. Eden Mills in Canada, cool. Oh, I love how global this is. Good, relaxing the wrist. Every workshop that I do always starts with this. Shaking the wrist, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Bringing the tips of the fingers in towards the drum. And just getting some movement going on your drum. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Relax the shoulders. Sit up tall. Up, 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 down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Tonal hand just inside the drum, up against the skin. Maybe bring a bit of movement. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 5 more. Sit up tall. 4. Relax the wrist. And 3. And 2. And 1. Brilliant. Right, this is for you, Cedric. We're going to go left-handed. This is for you. Yeah. Drum goes on to the right-hand side. Playing hand. For many of us will become tonal hand. Left hand becomes playing hand. We should be able to do it both ways. This is a good test of form, test of technical form. Bring the tips of the fingers in towards the heart. Relax your shoulders. Feel the groove. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Hey, this is for my left-handed crew. We love and respect you. 5 more. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Brilliant stuff, team. Back to your more comfortable side. Are there any drum rudiments for this type of drum? Yes, there are drum rudiments. There's a whole method and a whole technique to playing this instrument, which I cover in full in my online course. Over 12 hours of video, technical exercise, specially recorded practice tracks. I spend a lot of time developing the method, fleshing it out, testing it on my students for years. You can find out all about it on my website. But yes, there are rudiments. There is a whole sort of technical library of skills and fundamentals to develop on this beautiful drum, which we call the Bodhrán. Yeah. So, Bodhrán. You all know that, I know. Bodhrán. Take a bow. And Ron like prawn. That's how we say it, isn't it? Funny name. Silent DH in the middle. Yeah. Okay. So team, let's get our tippers. Maybe you've already seen these. The Kipping case. Hashtag Kipping case. This is a product I designed, released during the summer, but it took a long time to get this off the ground, get a really good manufacturer, find all the materials, make sure it's sustainable. You can find out all about that on my website too. Kipping case. Suede. Wax cotton. Anyways, enough of my QVS, is that what it's called? Okay, so team, you know the drill with the tippers, holding them like a pencil or a pen, walk the hand back. Tip of the tip in towards the heart space, over towards the drum, 45-degree angle. Like a propeller. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Remember all this stuff we did? This is our warming up. This is our getting the quality of movement in the wrist, in the arm, in the hand. Getting that nice relaxed flow, yeah? That's what we want. We don't want to be we don't want to be too robotic when we're playing. We want to really let the rhythm flow. When the body flows, the breath flows, the rhythm will flow, yeah? So relax the wrist, down, up, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. 45-degree angle, bring the tipper in towards the drum. Oy, and out again. And in. Oy, okay, we're here. Playfulness. One of the questions that I had from a couple of my students over the last few weeks has kind of cropped up is this idea of getting a little bit bogged down, a little bit stressed sometimes by the practice. And I totally get that. I relate to it a lot. And whenever I find myself kind of getting tense, taking things too seriously, I just think play. mess around, experiment, have a laugh, enjoy. And that's one of the great things about music. You know, the stakes are low. If I was teaching brain surgery or flying commercial jets or anything like that, you know, obviously the stakes are so high. And with this, the stakes are low. And maybe you might say, no, the stakes are not low, Rory. And that's okay. But for me, the stakes are low. And that's what kind of, I don't know, keeps me enjoying it. I just go, okay, it's not working today. Come back tomorrow. Or in an hour. Or put on a tune I love to play. A nostalgic tune. Something I played when I was a child, you know? And just go back to the kind of the principles. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. That's all it is. That's all the Bodhrán is. Down and up. Down and up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And if you say the words, it helps us. Down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. Well, that's all it is. Down, up. Down, up, down, up, down. And you see what I did there? I start to get carried away. Sometimes the elbow can get stuck in. Whee! And we want to bring it back to the wrist. Hey, Ali! I highly recommend the online course. One of my star pupils, Ali, is in the chat. Great to see you, Ali. And maybe for fun we can get the elbow going. And then we bring it back to the wrist. So instead of saying, don't move the elbow, we go, yeah, we can move the elbow, but we just tell it what to do. Sometimes it's good to tell your elbow, don't move, or relax. You know, our elbow responds to directions. Down, up, quarter speed, up, down. See if you can really synchronize with me. Synchronize with me. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 5 more. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Brilliant stuff, team. So what I thought we could do today is do a little bit of a round robin through 6 traditional Irish dance patterns. Okay, so we're going to go through reels, jigs, hornpipes, slip jigs, polkas and slides. And we're going to get them going with some music. Because one of the most important things for playing this instrument, the bodhrán, is being able to identify the different types of traditional Irish dance pattern. We could be able to play amazing reels and jigs and hornpipes and slides and be able to do them all really, really well and have a whole repertoire of different grooves. But if we can't play the right pattern at the right time, the analogy that I've been using lately, I don't know if it's any good. Let me know if it's good in the comments. It's like sugar and salt. From a distance, they look the same. But my goodness, in a cake, if you use the wrong one, it's going to totally mess up that cake. And that's a little bit like if you rock up to a session and there's a jig playing and you start playing a reel, whilst others are playing a real groove, whilst other players are playing the jig, you know, the melody players, and everyone else is playing a jig, and you're playing a real pattern, it's going to totally clash, you know, like salt instead of sugar in a cake recipe, yeah? So, so really important for us to be able to identify these traditional Irish dance patterns. And whilst I'm teaching this instrument through the prism of traditional Irish music, of course, this is a broader musicianship training as well, because all of these skills that we learn whilst we're exploring these 6 core patterns are transferable to other types of music. Rock music, pop music, jazz, whatever it might be, they're all transferable. I teach this instrument through the prism of Irish music because it's an Irish instrument, and that's important. That's an important part of heritage and history and tradition, the same way Persian toneback players will teach that through the prism of traditional Persian music, and all different musics with their own drums the same as, yeah. So that's important to me. But we always use it as a starting point, yeah, and it's universal in the sense that the musicianship, the ear training is universal. So Hello from Milan, Italy. Wow. And Germany. Great stuff. Great. So nice to have you all here. Thank you for being here, team. It's always lovely to have these live streams. Let me know if you're enjoying them. And make sure, this is my YouTube shtick, to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That's what you're supposed to say. Yeah? Brian's polka is so cool to play with the Bodhrán. Awesome. Good stuff, Cedric. Super. All right, we like polkas. We're going to do polkas. But first, we always start with the reel pattern. The reel has 4 steady beats that go round and round. 4 steady beats. And each one of those 4 beats has 4 sounds on it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. Too much vocalization. Too many numbers, not enough vocalization. Instead of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. Not alcohol, I promise. It's water. I can feel my voice starting to rasp. We're going to use the word Piccadilly, okay? Piccadilly. Piccadilly, 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 Piccadilly. I love this word. For reals, we got the p, the plosive, p, Piccadilly. And the way that the word flows, Piccadilly, 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 really fits nicely with our real pattern. Yeah? So Piccadilly, 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 Piccadilly. Yeah? So Piccadilly. And we accent the strong beat on 1, 2, 3, 4. Piccadilly, 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 Piccadilly. We can also pass the accent onto the weak beat or the off beat. Piccadilly, 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 Piccadilly. And then we can use a combination of the two. Piccadilly, 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 Piccadilly. Piccadilly, 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 Piccadilly. So you can see how I'm starting to move the accent around in relation to the little dodgy lilting of a tune that I'm attempting to kind of diddle along to using my voice. So when we put this into practice with the music, the better that we know the tune, we can start to feel where the accents and where the ebb and flow of the melody sits and how we can sort of position those accents. Yeah. So we're going to get this going with some music now. Fantastic. Hello, Barbara from Killarney, usually in Massachusetts, of course. Fantastic. Great to have you on board, Barbara. Hope all is well. So team, let's get some music. The music that we're going to play to this evening is from my online course, How to Play Bodhrán. These are the specially recorded practice tracks, and there's a couple of reasons for that. For copyright reasons, because I own the copyright, I commissioned the music. The tunes themselves are in the public domain, but that also means that YouTube doesn't start sending me angry emails. You use this music, rah! So let's get a nice steady real pattern to get us going. Let me see. Where am I at? Oh dear. Oh, my music is gone. Oh no. Oh, here we go. Oh, the joy. 1, 2, ready, go. Brilliant. Okay, team. So, sitting up nice and tall. Let me know in the chat if you can hear this nice and clearly. Piccadilly, 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 Piccadilly. We'll start together. Are you ready? Are you steady? Piccadilly, Piccadilly, off we go. And we can start to Move the accent onto the offbeat. And then back onto the onbeat. And for now, we're just keeping that tonal hand nice and chilled out. Just playful with the accent. Second tune, Drowsy Maggie. And maybe a little bit of tonal hand. Open bass. Hup. Nice one, team. Hopefully you could all hear that relatively clearly. Oh, hey, fantastic. The first tune I learned in your online course a few months ago. Yes, this is Joe Cooley's Into Drowsy Maggie. Very lovely reels. We go through these in detail in the online course. But for now, we're just getting ourselves acquainted with these fundamental reel patterns. But team, we're on the fast train this evening. We're moving straight on to the second most common traditional Irish dance pattern, which is the, say it with me, 1, 2, 3, jig. Yes, you said it. You got it. Okay, so jigs have 6 quick beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Faster, faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can see this movement I'm doing with my hand almost like a pendulum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think of the jigs like, or excuse me, I think of the reels like a square. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, there's like 4 corners. And then the jig is almost like a pendulum. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the vocalization that I like to use for these is galloping, 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 galloping. 2 gallopings. And because there's 2 gallopings, we can count it as 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. In the music theory world, you know, reading music and time signatures and things like that, we would call that a compound time. Compound in that it has 6 quick beats, but we can count them as 2 groups of 3. So we can count it as 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's that duality, just in terms of how we count it and how we feel it. Call that a compound time. That's neither here nor there. If you can say galloping, galloping, you're in. You got it. So there's sticking for this one really, really important. Ga is a downstroke. Le is an upstroke. Ping is a flat stroke. Down, up, flat. Flat, just same quality of movement as a downstroke, but a different destination. Down, up, flat, flat. Yeah. Down, up, flat, down, up, flat, down, up, flat, down, up, flat. It takes a bit of time to build up the muscle memory on this one. Yeah, I'm here, you know, down, up, flat, down, up, flat, down, up, flat, down, up, flat. You know, caffeinated out of my brain. Yeah, you know, like I can do it fast because I've been doing it for years. But if you're slightly newer to the practice, getting this flat down or double down type of movement, really fluid and really confident, does take a lot of time, you know? So be patient with it. I hate it when teachers say, be patient. What's a better way of saying that? Not be patient, or stick with it, or give it space, give it time. Appreciate the journey, you know, like a long haul flight. If you've ever been on a long haul flight, very often they're the best destinations, somewhere far away, tropical, mysterious, yeah? But you got to sit in a tube for 11 hours, you know? going out of our minds on the plane. It's such a long journey. But very often the rewards are that we get to go to these entirely different places, far, far, far away. So it's worth it. The trade-off is worth it. Stick with it. With time, it will come. I promise you, it will come. So down, up, flat, down, up, flat, down, up, flat, down, up, flat. This is my fundamental jig pattern, yeah? And we're going to get this going with some tonal hand now. So I was kind of throwing in some tonal hand. I couldn't help myself. Those of you who've been with me for a while will know that I suppose one of the characteristics to my method on this instrument is very tonal oriented. I'm trying to get lots of different sounds from the drum by changing the position of the tonal hand, okay? So for this one, we're going to go open, bass, open, bass. We're just going to have a really simple tonal hand movement. Of course, open being tonal hand inside the drum, slides up the drum until the tip of the thumb hits the shell of the drum, and the hand opens out. Open, bass, open, bass, open, bass. You want to make that movement as smooth and as fluid as possible. Yeah, so it just flows. Again, that takes time too. Yeah. So open, bass, galloping, 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 galloping. So these are our jigs, friends, yeah? We're going to get this going with some music too. Oh, my music. Does that ever happen to anyone when they go on their computer and it's updated or something and everything is in a different place? Anyways, here we go. Let's try this one. 1, 2, 3, go. Down a flat, down a flat, down a flat, down a flat. And then open bass, open bass. Try and keep that tonal hand really smooth. And it's good if you just want to focus on the playing hand. Keep it in the wrist. Tap your foot. And breathe. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe out, breathe out. Or in, out, 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 out. When the breath flows, the rhythm flows. Couple more rounds. Four, 3, 2, and 1. We are done. Brilliant, team. So those are our jigs. That was our jig pattern. Lovely stuff. Well, hey, I'm loving your Teachable course. Amazing. Thank you, CD. I'm really glad you're enjoying it. I'm very proud of that course. I spent a long time building it and developing it and then testing it for a long time with my students. I'm going, what do you think of this? Is this effective? Is it too long? Is it boring? Does the material work? So I'm really glad you're loving it. Thank you for that. Thunder Bay, Ontario. Thunder Bay, what an amazing name. That sounds very cool. That would be a good place to go on a long plane journey to. Thunder Bay. Cool. Very nice. Okay, team. We're flying here. We are flying. So we've got reels, we've got jigs, and we're starting to spice things up a little bit with hornpipes. Hornpipes similar to reels, in that there are 4 steady beats, but similar in feel to the jig in that they've got that bouncy. The vocalization that I've been using lately is Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, Humpty Dup. That nursery rhyme that many of us will know, of course. Do go do go do go do go do go do do dum. That is the quickest way to get us into the hornpipe feel. We've got a heavy downstroke and a lazy upstroke. Now, in terms of how lazy the upstroke and how heavy the downstroke. That is a big topic that we're not going to get into right now in this moment. I do go into it in my other videos here on the channel and indeed my online course if you're interested in really getting into hornpipes. But for now, we're going to get this going. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And this takes us into the hornpipe feel. Vocalization for this one: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Notice the little and. This is really important. This gives us that kind of lift. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Really important. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Tonal hand for this one: open bass and push and bass and open bass and push and bass. Gonna use a little push sound. Heel of the hand presses into the skin of the drum. Yeah, so that's our hornpipe sound. Good, thank you Cedric and Aaron. Aaron. Really, really good that you're enjoying the course. That really is lovely to hear. Thank you. So team, we're going to get a little bit of hornpipe going now. A little bit of hornpipe. Let's find something interesting. Okie dokie. Hey, okay. Oh, so team. Alrighty. Humpty Dumpty. Ready? Get the movement going. Heavy down, lazy up. 1, 2. Off we go. Bass, push bass. 3, 2, 1 and done. Brilliant. So we're flying now. We're gonna blaze straight through our hornpipes. So we got reels, we got jigs, we got hornpipes. Moving on now to the slip jig. Slip jig, like the older sibling of the jig, but instead of 6 quick beats, we got 9 quick beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Down up flat, down up flat, down up flat. Tonal hand for this one: open bass, pop, open bass, pop, open bass, pop, open bass, pop. Pop, of course. Tonal hand slides up inside the drum. Tip of the thumb hits the shell of the drum. Tip of the pointing finger hits the shell of the drum. We press in with the base of the pointing finger to get that lovely icy high-pitched sound. Shouldn't feel like too loud or too kind of explosive, but it should feel lively and energetic. That lifts us. Yeah, so we're gonna get this going now with some music. Let's do. Ready, steady, go. This is Farewell to Wally Range. Down a flat, down a flat, down a flat. Down a flat, down a flat, down a flat. One of my favourite slip jigs by Mike McGoldrick. Brilliant flautist, flute player. Down a flat, down a flat, down a flat. And hopefully everyone is breathing, sitting up tall. Relax your shoulders. We're gonna step it up in a moment. Smooth slip jigs to crazy polkas. Three, 2, and we are done. Brilliant stuff, team. From slip jigs, we move to polkas. Polkas similar to reels in that they've got that kind of square feel to them. Piccadilly, 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 Piccadilly. 2 quick beats. 1, 2, 1, 2. And the most important thing with the polka is that we play on the offbeat. Piccadilly, 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 Piccadilly. That's the most important thing with the polka. Pa, 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 pa. So team, are you ready? This is the peak of the mountain. Let's do this. Do you know this one? The Kerry Polka. My second favourite county in Ireland. Can you guess my favourite county? Piccadilly, Piccadilly. Optional tonal hand. Open bass. Open bass. You can't help yourself sometimes. Sit up tall, relax the shoulders. Nice one, team. One more time, round the sun. Bit of improv. How quiet can you play? Nearly there, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. But hey, good team. Polkas. Moving on to our final traditional Irish dance pattern for the evening, which is the slide. The slide, almost like the oldest sibling from the jig, the slip jig, and the slide. 12 quick beats that go round and round and round. 12 quick beats that go round and round and round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Same word. Galloping, 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 galloping. 4 gallopings. Let's have a listen to this slide. Galloping, 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 galloping. Compound time as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ready, steady, off we go. Down and flat, down and flat. If you are at the edge, down, up, down, up, down, up. But make sure to accent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open bass, open bass, open bass, slide. Of course, in slides, we love to slide. Down and flat, down and flat. Or down, down, up, down, up. If in doubt, tip to the tune. Hup, 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 hup. take breaks, relax the shoulders, and breathe. Breathing always comes back to the breath. One more time round. Hop. Hey, team. So I got a bit carried away there. But you know, sometimes we were talking a little bit earlier about, you know, playfulness. Sometimes you gotta let yourself get carried away. Hey, cool. Sorry, the chat. I'm just getting back into the chat there. Yes, slip jigs and slides. I love slip jigs and slides. Me too. They flow. Their vibe. Cork. Amazing. Yes, you got it, Barbara. That's the one. You knew it. Deanne, we all need to practice. That's the fun bit. Practice is the fun bit. Bravo! You too, Peter. Well, hey, Aran, cool, and Jilly, awesome. That was fun. Sometimes you just gotta go and flow, you know. Some of those patterns that I was just messing around with, they are on the online course as well. Some of my favorite slide patterns, and of course all the music that we played to. Team, we're gonna start to wrap up now, and if you have any final questions, please do throw them in the chat. I'm here to answer any questions. And of course, any questions at any time, just ping me an email through my website or on my YouTube channel. I try and get to as many as I possibly can. Please do subscribe to the YouTube channel. That would be greatly appreciated. And give this video a thumbs up as well. That's what they always say. That's always really, really helpful. And hopefully you've enjoyed this stream. And any questions or any requests for future streams, please do ping me an email or put them in the comments. Yeah, that's always brilliant. It always really gives me a good kind of steering point to kind of build the sessions around. But today was really just about kind of getting the main patterns and kind of really throwing all of those together. We moved quite quickly, but just so that you kind of have a flavor and a little bit of a taster, you know, then you can choose how much deeper you want to go, different sort of, you know, patterns, different, you know, within each of the different dance categories. Of course, there are lots of variations, different tempos, and, you know, different approaches. So this is just kind of a quick overview to kind of give you a flavor. Audio's only on the left channel. Oh no, did anyone else have that? How annoying. That's I'll try and figure that out. Let me see if this does this. Oh no, I don't really know. hopefully you could all hear me relatively well. Brilliant. Thank you, team. Thank you all for coming to the live stream. This has been loads of fun. This has been great. Always great to have people on board. Keep in touch, practice hard, and I'll try and do another one this side of Christmas. To think of that, maybe the end of November. And any questions anytime, team, just give me a shout. Here to help you on your journey. Thanks again for coming, and see you another time